Salutations, everyone. This is Razor here giving you my movie review of Zero Dark 30 that came out over the weekend. It's been nominated for quite a few awards and even won the Golden Globe for Jessica Chastain's leading role as an actress. So I thought that I should give this movie a shot, even though the trailer made it seem really, really silly. And I can tell you it is not as bad as the trailer makes the film out to be. They make it seem like Bin Laden is this some sort of super villain that no one will ever find because he's like a ghosty, ethereal creature that'll never be found. It's really silly. But that's just the trailer. So I came into the movie knowing that it was getting good reviews and award buzz. I went into it thinking with a clear, open mind, thinking that it could be a good film, and decided to give it a try. And this it's a very unique movie to go over because it's loosely based off of events that have happened in the course of the past 10 years, and as well as the SEAL Team 6 mission that happened just this past year. So it's all this stuff is really fresh in the minds of people, and especially if you've followed U.S. history in the past decade and this war, it's it's going to be a different movie going experience for you. I myself have followed U.S. history when it comes to this conflict in the Middle East, and it's obvious that I know more about this conflict more than the average moviegoer. So a lot of people aren't going to know better, and they're just going to think everything in this movie is true, which is sad in its own right that they don't know the facts of uh, their own country's history when it comes to this conflict. So most moviegoers aren't going to have a problem with some things because they aren't going to know that the filmmakers were really taking advantage of their artistic license in some aspects of this film. Other parts, they really, I understand they don't know exactly what happened because nobody knows all the details of exactly what went down. Um, but still are some things like mainly the controversy of some people have been talking about was that the capture to Bin Laden seems to be pinpointed to one case of extreme interrogation, aka torture, that led to Bin Laden's location being found out and him getting killed. That it was just one case of enhanced interrogation, and if you know anything about the capture and killing of Bin Laden, this is not the case. I don't really need to go into the details, but a lot of people seem to be thinking that that's what happened based off the film. That's what people are going to be thinking from now on because it's in a movie, and that's really sad to me. But but then again, your average person is an idiot. So that's not a knock on any of you guys because you're my subscribers. So obviously you know better than the average person. But some of the historical inaccuracies are a little hard to swallow, as well as some other thematic elements to it. The character, the lead character, seems to be a bit much. It doesn't seem very realistic. Not that character in her own right, but just the way that other people interact with her. It seems very, very Hollywooded up. She seems to be the only intelligent person in the entire CIA. She's the only one who has the right education. She's the only one who knows the answers. And it doesn't seem right to me. She is thinking different ways as other people. And it seems like those are the only kind of things that we really see in fiction. Oh, this cop knows better than someone else, but no one's gonna listen to him because like, he's just one, lowly detective, and I'm the chief of police and I know better. That's kind of what it seems like. Because I don't mean to boost my ego or anything, but I know a bit of what these people are like. My education, I've met quite a few people in my collegiate days through lectures or political science classes. I've met people who have worked in the Pentagon, who have traveled overseas and done some of this work, and none of them are as dumb or arrogant as some of the other CIA agents are portrayed in this movie, they make it seem like it's just the lead character against the entire world. She's right, and no one's gonna believe her, and she has to fight for everything, and it just seems very, very Hollywood to me. That is, it makes for a better film, in many people's eyes. But to me, it's just really hard to swallow because that's just very Hollywood to me, and is not realistic that she is going to be the only one with a good head on her shoulders in this situation, and everyone else just, oh, I just want to kill people, and she's like, oh, I want to find my man and do what's right and avenge the people that he's helped killed. It's really silly in that aspect. But many of the things don't detract from it still being a watchable film. There's nothing in the movie that makes me throw my arms up in the air and say, "Oh, well, that's it. I can't take this movie seriously." So I tried to go into the film with just trying to look back at, not worrying about this being based off of real life events. I wanted to sit back and see, is this an entertaining film, regardless of what it's based off of? And it's a resounding meh. It's okay. There's nothing really bad or great about it. It's just okay. It definitely doesn't deserve the praise that it's getting, all these nominations and like a 94, 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's as well as Jessica Chastain's as an actress in a leading role. I definitely don't just think that this role deserved that kind of award. I do realize it was a very weak year for actresses in a leading role, but nothing she did was special or spectacular. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was good, but definitely not deserving of an Oscar. I mean, Golden Globes, you could whatever, but it definitely does not deserve the kind of praise it has been getting. Not a knock on her, it's just that it wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular, as well as the film. Everything as a package, it was just underwhelming to me. There wasn't anything that really stood out in this film. It was kind of long, which doesn't bother me. I enjoy long films, and I seem to be in the minority in that for some odd reason. I don't know. The length didn't bother me. It had good pacing. The acting was okay to good. Um, but then again, not great, but the film really didn't warrant any powerful performances altogether. But the entire film was just okay to me. The historical inaccuracies were a bit bothersome, as well as the whole Hollywooded up of her being against the world and everyone else. It's her being the only smart person in the world, it seems like. I don't know. It was underwhelming. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Comments are always appreciated, and you let me know what you want me to review next, and I will see you guys next time.